What's up, guys? Back with another quick update on the scooter. I just added the train horns back on, but this time, instead of having it completely zip tied on, I actually did it with actual parts that I can use, or you would say professionally this time. It looks like this for it. Right now I don't have the battery plugged in. I actually, instead of having it always plugged in, I actually have a wire for it that's currently not plugged in, but it may look complex and a little bit ugly from the front, kind of, until I get the cover for it. But this is how it looks currently, and I'll show you what it looks like, or where I'm looking with the modified headlamp that I have. This thing has lasted me around half a day without charging, which is amazing. There's probably like 4 batteries in this, which is not meant to be, but it holds around half a day of charge. I can send you guys the link to grab this below. It's actually really amazing. I'll show you guys right now. One sec. Alright, turning it on now. This is just first mode. Second mode is the side lights, which are these, and then third mode is all 3 of them on, which is really bright. And so this is actually how it looks like for now. Well, if I can zoom out, instead of being held in by zip ties from the top, or in case the zip ties break or anything, it's still held with zip ties, just as an extra securant. But this time it's a lot nicer than before. As you guys remember from the first video, the train horns are like up here and then down here, and then there's wires everywhere. But this time it actually is more professional. I'll actually plug it in right now. I can't test it because it's 3 in the morning right now, but the wires are actually color coordinated this time. The battery's sideways because the phone stand, but it's a little odd. Can't do anything about it. But if you want to look, the top right here is actually held in by screws. Yeah, if I can. There we go. Right there. So I have this extra part that I bought, I believe, a week ago. It came in. This part and this part are now being used. I've had these for around a week now before I'd actually put it on. I have these insulation parts, so when it hits bumps, it's actually really sturdy. I can move the entire scooter with this. But I'll plug it in right now. I have to make sure the switch is off so I don't accidentally wake up the entire neighborhood. So this time, instead of having to turn the other one on before turning this on, I'll show you what this one does. I don't have 2 hands. 1 second, guys. I currently don't have my body cam on, I would say. If I can freaking plug this stupid thing in. But this is how it looks like plugged in. It's plugged in with this switch right here. The relays right here, it's actually not just taped together, but the top is a shows my battery percentage when I'm riding. Oh, it actually went down. What the hell? I think I used it a little bit much earlier. Instead of having to press this button to know, I now have this, and I believe it goes down to like a single volt, so I should be able to read how much power I have before I actually have to take this back off. I want to make this accessible with a something over here, but currently I only just have zip ties, so sadly I can't really do anything unless like I actually I have an extra bag in my bag of good, my box of random shit that I got. Hold up. I actually also installed new turn signals. I believe one of you asked about the turn signals and the brake. Oh, I almost fell. The brake lights. The brake lights are still stock. They're stock. Sadly, I wanted to change them, but I had to remove the controllers and everything, and I kind of didn't have enough time to do that. So far it's good. I did ride it through the rain. I recommend riding this with both wheels on, but do not go over 20 miles an hour. You can once in a while, only going uphill though. But I don't recommend it because it's raining, and if your wheels are like this, you're good. But my front wheel, it's a little bit flat unless you want to be hydroplaning every time you ride in the rain, which I don't recommend because it's very, very risky. Why is there a piece of rubber in the way? What the hell? Didn't even see that when I was fixing it. I actually got my front piece back, so I bought a new one compared to the old one I believe I showed you guys 2 videos ago that I made, or last video. I think it was just an update after the crash, I believe it was called. Where is my stupid pliers? Oh, there we go. It's 3 in the morning, guys. Sorry about that. I've been working on this since like 9. Actually, longer than that. But it looks really nice. Sadly, though, I can't have the LED lights on. Oh, there's still dirt in here, too. That's crazy. And from that crash, I have like a weird wobble right here, but I can't really screw it in. I can't. This part, I have a new light now. My scooter has, well, okay, let me turn it on. It has wings, I believe. Actually, let me turn off my light real quick. Where's my light switch? Turning it on right now. My scooter has wings, and for some odd reason, these lights that go forward are really, really bright. I tried them down the street, and like the entire neighborhood lit up. So that was pretty nice. You guys can ask for the link down below, or I'll send you guys the link in the comments. Okay. Should I be able to use this from battery? Because it's my battery is hooked on differently now. I can just have it cut this and. But now, how would I attach this on here? Huh. The box is down here. By the way, if you guys didn't remember, the box is removable. I can just pop it off. And it actually looks, I think it looks better without it. Yeah, it does. Looks kind of like a bowl. Actually, where would I attach the bag? It only has 2 straps. Where could I attach this? Actually, I could take off the phone stand, move that over here, and then I can probably attach that there. Actually, that might work. What the hell? Attach this here. Yeah. I could attach it here, zip tie just the straps in, and easy removable of the battery to charge it and everything. That'd actually be, yeah. I didn't think of that before, but I'll probably do that a little after. I forgot to place the foam pads in between the battery and the scooter itself, because when I hit a really nasty bump, this will and like pop off. That's why I did it for the foam part, so when I hit a bump it doesn't move. Surprisingly, I can actually hold this and it won't move. The entire scooter goes with it, so it's also screwed in literally. It's a weird complex way. This took me an hour to do for some damn reason, because the bolts are like in a weird position. And then one of you, not to be rude, but said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with your scooter or whatever, but your scooter shouldn't be." I believe your last comment was that it was making some bearing scraping noises. So you should probably read back on what you said. You should also, if you are, I recommend checking your brakes. You said it was your back. Check your brakes right here and make sure it's loosened or tightened, because if it makes scraping noises, I believe mine doesn't. I don't remember. Let me test it out right now. Place you guys down for a second. If it makes that sound, Not meant to. It's supposed to sound like this. That's how it's supposed to sound like, if you guys wanted to know. And then when you brake, then the brakes are supposed to touch. I don't recommend having your brakes touch while going, because it does heat up your oil brakes in the back. Oil brakes are really recommend having them on most scooters. Most people have hydraulic because it's more reliable in case something accidentally cuts the line and you start leaking and you can't do anything about it. But for wire, if you cut it, well, there's also always a possibility. But I'd say oil brakes are better. For oil brakes, I do recommend if it starts getting like loose or whatever, or like a lot less pumpy or whatever. So mine, I have it set so it's like this is as much as I can push it, or I can set it to pretty much this is as much as I can push it. Punch it. That's crazy. Battery's hooked up. I can't press the other button because it'll set off the horn. So actually, let me unplug it. But yeah, I do recommend changing your oil for your back depending on how hot it gets usually. If it gets really, really hot, like you've used it a lot and then you use the back brakes most of the time, which most of the time you should be, but I recommend using like 70% of your front brakes. So most comes stock with the front brakes set like this is as much as I can actually pull it back. Look, I'm trying right now. If you guys can see, like this is actually as much as I can pull. But I have mine set to a little tighter setting, so because I'm used to it. When it comes to the hydraulic ones, you have to put more force to actually stop. The oil brakes, well, I can barely press it and it stops the wheel. Which, if the wheel stops as you're going fast, you better learn how to drift, because it's well, if not, you're gonna be falling everywhere. What's happened before? Let's see, what else did I want to say? For this, now the fuse is right here instead of before, like right here, which is odd. It actually broke that piece off. See, like, it's actually like weird. What else? Oh yeah, the front is really broken, I would say. Yeah, not supposed to look like that. Cause here, this is straight. The wheel is straight right now. And they said, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. So don't always trust the company itself. It's little, like, a lot off. I tried to fix it with my hammer, but it was from the last crash. Well, that'll be pretty much it. The only other thing is this part right here. If it breaks, contact me. I can fix it. Just send it to me or whatever. Or contact me in the comments down below. I'll help you. Or if you have like a plastic welding tool, I'll try to give you a guide. Or I'll make a video about it. You just gotta contact me. For your back brakes also, when they come stock, they come up. So they I can't actually lower this anymore because I've lowered it to the maximum. But they come, damn it, I don't think it was the back, but the back was either like too forward like this, so it's sitting like this right now. It goes like this, so it only touched partially on the pad. I believe it was the front that had to be, and it was the front. It would be at a weird, actually I think this one's too low. Might have to raise this a bit. Or that's probably just watermarks from last night. It was raining last night and it was a little bit risky. Actually, I think I do have to raise this a little bit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise this. But the front was a little bit like off, so instead of sitting like how I have it right now, where it's rubbing against all of the disc, there's partially of that pad raised up like this. So half the pad wouldn't even be touching the front, which makes it less efficient and everything. If you want just some quick info without having a video, use kind of like a sharp needle nose or like this. If you want razor or something, don't use a screwdriver because it's really hard, but kind of wedge it into the corner. You may damage it a little bit, but it's fine. It's easy to fix. And just pry forward and just slide it all the way through, and then you can pop it out. I don't recommend letting it touch the floor once you do that, because that sticky stuff that holds it from attaching to the plate will come off, unless you want to weld the plastic back together. This part is known to break. As you guys can see, I've broken it multiple times. Like, all that has been broken before. And then there'll be a screw set right here that you have to remove to push it down. One of the screws for this is actually broken. So when you do it, I recommend kind of being careful, because there's two screws that hold each side plate in. This one actually broke, so I can actually move this out like this. It's not meant to do that. It's meant to be like this. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, right. I also give out, like, what is it? I do the chargers, or not the chargers, the alarms. I do installations for alarms for your scooters. So this is actually part of the alarm on mine. I have actually a lot of wires going to this alarm. The lights I changed out. They don't look like this stock. They actually look like this stock. But mine burned out after, what, like 2,000 miles, because I used it a lot turning. Or I just wanted brighter lights, but it looks really bright now. So let me turn off my lights real quick. Show you guys how much better it is. So this is the right one. Oh my god, I didn't even notice it that bright. It burns up everything over here. The left one is the same thing. All right here. Okay, I'm actually gonna freaking get like a seizure from this. It's horrible. That's like a horrible effect. So pretty much within a day, I replaced the front light, because the last one, well, it got damaged a bit, but I managed to fix it. But I wanted a brighter light, better. It was starting to dim after a while, so probably after what? If you use it over probably like 1,000 miles, it's probably gonna start dimming out. So I got a new one. What other thing? Oh, for this part right there, if you do crash, this frame part will bend in a weird way, because when you crash, for some odd reason, the sides will always get hit, so the bottom will actually turn and the frame will bend like this. So I had to fix that. It was really bad pain to fix that. If you want to, you guys can send it to me or whatever, the part. I can fix it for you or anything. Suspension, it comes like kind of loose at the beginning, so you might have to fix it. Just grab like if you want, just a needle nose and a hammer. It might damage it, but like there's the black suit from the tire in the road is gonna cover it up anyways. So just like use this and wedge it right here for lefty loosey and righty tighty. The easy, just hit it a couple times until you have it at the adjustment that you like it at. Since my frame is bent, mine actually doesn't sit correctly, so it squeaks like this a lot, and you can hear it rattle, which is not supposed to happen. And my my front actually moves a lot because of that last crash. This part I cannot tighten. And if you get this brand new, which I believe some of you have told me you just got yours, try grabbing a rubber band like this and installing it. When I tried first riding it, when my arm was still really injured, I could still use my arm. But without this rubber band, it was 90% harder than with a rubber band just like this. All you need is just a rubber band like this and a zip tie, and this will literally save your life. Just have it not too tight so you can still turn, but tight enough like this. And like, it was bad. Trying to ride without that rubber band almost killed me. Luckily, I know how to save this scooter because I've worked with it for a while from death wobbles, but being a new rider, I don't recommend it. If you guys didn't remember, I believe I'm extending this too long, 20-minute video by accident, but I have a new phone case now for my speedometer, because, well, this one, as you guys have asked, what about the big screen? Big screen, you can ignore pretty much the mile per hours on it. It should be kilometers, maybe. The kilometers aren't even correct either way. The screen on this one is just completely incorrect. I believe it reads it off of the... I don't even know what the heck it reads it off of. I think it reads it off of like some type of GPS or something. And it's not even calibrated. Or read it off of the stock calibration on this one, which was like, what, 10 or something? Which is, not good. It's really bad. What the hell is wrong with my jacket? It's really bad. It's like 3 in the morning right now. Don't read like pretty much anything on here, but the 1, 2, 3, the ready, and then your error codes, your turn signals, and your headlight. That's the only thing you need to read. Otherwise, I can send you guys the link below for a phone stand like this. Just install it right here. It's easy. Screw on, and then just tighten these bolts right here, and then just have it like this. Easy fix. And then you can just have your phones. Actually, I can't have that. I'm gonna have to move it over here. But have your phone. Come on. You know you can do this. Come on. Hold up. There we go. Have your phone sideways like this. Make sure there's like a gap at least. This 2 fingers. 2 fingers at least. Because when you hit bumps, it likes to rattle and it sounds like something's broken, but it's not. And this works actually really well. For my phone that I'm using to record right now, I actually have fit in this. I have to use the phone without the phone case, but this still works. If you also want, there's actually a charger hole right here, so you can actually come on, my light. Open this up and unplug the USB port that's built in, which I never knew that before. Right here, just plug that in. You'll see a symbol pop up saying USB, and it'll start charging your phone. So sadly, you can't connect your phone via like Bluetooth or anything, which is sad. I wish they did. That would have been amazing if there was an app for this, but they didn't. I tried. And let's see. I think that should be it. Yeah. I'll let you guys just take a look around for a quick second at my station. Messy. I sadly can't have this bar anymore. It's broken, I would say. Oh, and also that just reminded me, for your paint, I do recommend either grabbing some new paint or whatever, or like Sharpie. You can do what I do, or just color the entire thing black. Over time, because you ride fast, the dust particles or whatever does this to it. Any color, actually. It kind of makes these random marks. And because the back right here is protected by the scooter, the front looks like this. All the color actually started to like disappear from it. And it actually will rub off. Like, it'll make all your color disappear from the scooter. So, I do recommend doing this once in a while. Unless you want your scooter to look really white. It's going to look really bad. But, if you guys have any other questions, just, actually, let me turn my light real quick. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll try my best to answer them. And I'll see you guys next time.